Now we go with Viloa says, hello, Ave. I feel like I'm stuck. I can't grow. I'm learning more information, but it doesn't seem to make sense and it's unsettling. I would like to get an outside opinion about my portfolio, help to find mistakes, and which direction to move to improve the quality of future artworks. Let's take a look. Okay. 3D artist, Belarus. This one looks very nice. I would tone the effects down a little bit here, because it kind of looks like it's just like Photoshop stuff, like not actual in-engine like elements. This is way cleaner. This looks way better, in my opinion. It's a really good piece, man. I'm a little bit concerned about the UVs. Kind of look like automatic UVs, but actually no, because I have a lot of straight lines. No, this looks great. Yeah, I think we can push the texture. If you're doing this sort of like hand-painted stuff, I think we could push the textures just a little bit more to get a little bit more contrast here. Here, let me show you. Let's do this real quick, because you already have a really good like effect right here. So if this is like fire, right? One of the things that we can do to make fire a lot more intense is really push the values. So I'm gonna go to the borders, which is where we would expect to see more of the thinness of the element, and we can push some of the values here. And this is very sort of like common in hand painted stuff. And we can incorporate a little bit of like hot spots right here. And that value change right there, because you already have some like intense values, we can even push this even further right there. So very, very subtly, right? But that like value change that we incorporate here can really make things glow a lot more. I think you do have a, I hope you have like an emissive map, and if you don't, an emissive map can definitely help here. But yeah, like especially because it's supposed to be like hot lava and stuff, I would definitely encourage you to play a little bit more with the values and push these values a lot higher. The hotter something gets, the wider it gets. So on the very points, you're gonna see like this very intense like hot effect, and then as we go into like more cavity like areas, you're gonna have something like this. Does that make sense? There we go. So it's that little change just to push the fire effect a little bit higher. But love the high sculpt, man. Like this high poly right here, it's amazing. Verigos, let's keep going here, because I think you have good stuff, man. I really don't understand what you mean by you feeling stuck. Like your textures, for instance, on this ship right here, they look really good. I really like them. Quite realistic, nice variation between rust and plastic and metal and paint. Love this little dude right here. I love the breakdown there. I'm not sure what you mean by you feeling stuck. I think you're in a really good position, to be honest. I do think there are certain like styles that are not up there, like that one right there. I think it's not really there. Taberna. Is that the name in your language as well? That's how it's said in Spanish. Like sculpting could improve a little bit, but you're not that far behind, to be honest. This one, I do feel like the textures are looking a little bit too dirty. And then you did this. This one does look a little bit too simple. Again, we've talked about this before, right? Like this is a little bit too simple. Yeah, Verigos, I think one of the things that you are definitely missing is a specific direction. Like, what do you like the most? Because I can see that you have some good stylized stuff, some good like cartoony like things, this realistic stuff. So this three right here are definitely your stronger, like three stronger pieces. I would probably remove this ones, and then once you remove those ones, pick whatever style from this three you like the most, and just do that. More of that. Just do more of that. I definitely see you as a prop artist right now. I don't see character work. I don't see environment work, and that's fine. If you want to be a prop artist, that's perfectly fine. But it's definitely important that we have more pieces. And this one, I think it's from a tutorial, because I've seen this one before. I'm not sure if it's from a tutorial or not, but you did a good job on this one. I like this one.